together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 21st edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And happy Maroon Monday. That's right. Making it a thing. I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon, and I will be joined by my co-host in a minute, Sean, also known by his rap name, King Shingle, aka Lil X Hamster. And in today's pod, speaking of Shingle, we get a little Shingle Talk. Where else can you get Shingle Talk and Shingle awareness? I dare you to find it after you listen to the pod here. I dare you to find it. Shingle Talk. Can't find it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Oh, and I come in this pod a little hot. Let's just say I start out on fire on this one. Straight gas, homie. And after that, we have a little discussion about my epic car failures. Dude, where's my engine? Yeah, it's that bad. We get a little real estate. Yeah, that's right. The pros here weighing in on the markets like we do. Movers and shakers here. You know, just moving the needle. Oh, and I go on a rant about simulation theory. Everyone's favorite modern day theory. So get ready for that. And then I end the pod with maybe my worst analogy ever. Or my best? Depends how you look on the lens. Yeah. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, take us away.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
All right. Or what's the thing someone said recently and it really set me off? They said, man, it's all ones and zeros anyway. It's all just ones and zeros. It's like, fuck you. It's all ones and zeros. Fuck you. You don't need, that's like, I want to try to attempt to sound smart, but I don't know what I'm saying. It's all ones and zeros. That's like saying like, man, life is all just like, cells and mitosis. It's like, whatever, man. It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what's going on. It's all just oxygen and chemicals and, and vibes. It's like, shut up. Shut the hell up. Ones and zeros. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Jesus. It's so annoying. I hate people that are really dumb but then try to act like they're smart. It just really grinds my gears, Sean. It really grinds my gears.
Me too. Yeah. It's like this, like the wisdom. Here's my wisdom.
Yeah.
It's all just ones and zeros. It's all a river. Like, fuck off. Don't even fucking say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, look, if this is your insight, look, we all think we have more time, and there's just never enough time. So you gotta live in the moment. It's like, fuck you. No shit. We all know time is limited. So telling everyone at a funeral that like, well, we just don't have enough time. It's like, right. Thank you. Thank you for, and everyone's like, oh my God, they're so right.
If only this guy was here before Patrick died.
Right.
He would still be alive.
Yeah. He maybe could have jumped in front of the attacker And then while he's screaming, we just need more time. Everyone, we just need more time. Now that joke was low-key funny. It's not enough time.
Well, speaking of time, another segue. I got shingles 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Fucking Christ. Yeah.
Shingles? Isn't that like rabies? Didn't they like cure that?
No. So shingles is like, if you get chicken pox, then it like shingles is like, it lives in your like spine basically. And it can like, what is it? It can like flare up. Yeah. It's like it's like the chicken pox, but,
okay.
It's for adults, and it's on your spine. You have all your vertebrae, and shingles pop up on one vertebrae on one side of your body. So it'll be like maybe like by your ribs, and then like your left rib, and then the left back. And it looks like blistering, and it's like itchy and horrifically painful. Like I couldn't go to sleep because it was so painful.
Fuck.
And yeah, so, and I didn't know what it was, and went to urgent care, and the doctor in like 10 seconds like, yeah, it's shingles. And I thought like that was like a, when you're older you get that. So it's like over 50 is when you start to like that's kind of when you're on the lookout for it. And it's like, oh my God, I'm like an old man. Like I'm supposed to have another 10 years for this shit. And it's like, if you don't, like, you have to take antibiotics, and if you don't, it'll just get worse. So I caught it pretty early, and it was still a pain in the butt because it just keeps you up at night, and it's like, it fucks with your nerves because it lives in the spine. So it goes after all your nerves, and so it gives you like pains and itching.
Oh,
and
fun.
It's on and off. Yeah. Oh,
it's
my
like
God.
painful
yeah.
and also like inconvenient, or like annoying, and
yeah. Oh no, totally. And it phases in and out. Yeah. So it was. So I still have a little bit of like nerve. I don't know if it's permanent. It's not permanent damage, but it's sort of like nerve tingling, and like it's on my nipple of all places. It's like, why is it? It was around my ribs and stuff like that.
Shingles
like,
on the nip.
Okay.
Now that joke was underrated.
I didn't have shingles on the nip.
Oh.
But I have the pain. Yeah, it's no joke.
Dude, if you get it once, is it like chickenpox and then you're done, or can it come back?
I'm not sure. I gotta dig into that, but they have a shingles vaccine, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it or not, but the reason why I'm thinking about it is like, I think if this happened again, I'd probably be fine, but it can end up being worse. Like particularly if you're older, and if you get shingles, it can last longer. It can be more like it. I felt like I had the flu. It really was hit me hard. And the other one is like, you can get permanent damage from it. So if you get shingles, and like those pains never go away. So a work friend of mine, his dad got it. And so in his permanent, like permanent shingles or whatever, or at least permanent nerve damage. And then, so he went and he got the vaccine. He's like, oh my God, I do not want that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're judging, do I want the vaccine? And then any, I don't know if there's side effects to the shingles vaccine, but like, do you want to deal with the side effects of that? Or do you want to say, okay, I'm not going to take any vaccine. And then if you get hit by the shingles, the chances that it's going to be, benign or moderate, or it's going to be severe, or it's going to be like for the rest of your life. So that's That'll be on your little betting website that you're so fond of.
Oh yeah. Will Sean's shingles flare up again? And I'm hitting that yes. Because I win either way.
Will it be permanent?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be 8-bet parlay. It'll be permanent.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be, blistery. It's just going to have the pain. It's the pain and itching. I'm
also going to boost with the scarring. I'm thinking permanent scarring. I'm going to add that. Yeah. It's going to go from plus 1,000 to plus 2,500. Now it's getting spicy. Then I'll lay that bet down. Either you'll be pain free and that'll be great, or daddy's winning some money. It's like, but by daddy winning some money, your friend's going to be in horrific pain, and you also added the scarring. It's like, that's why I added the scarring, because that boosted up the parlay. It's like, oh, you're just an animal. I got it. That's why I added it, because it'd be pretty if he gets the scarring, and then I get that extra the boosted odds on that. It's like, if your friend has the for sure. That's something to root for. It's like, well, I'm not rooting for it. I just put money on it, and if it happens, if the fall of Rome happens, I mean. But you're Roman. Yeah, but I kind of hedged my bet by doing that. Like, but you're Roman. You're betting on the fall of Rome? You're Roman. It's like, yeah, well.
I'm also a winner. So
yeah, I'm also a winner.
I'm also on the winning team.
Yeah. Oh, shit, dude. Well, that sucks, dude, about the fucking shingles, bro. I feel like at least you got through it, right? And
Yeah, exactly.
Dealing with it now. I mean, dude. Life, I feel like as we get older, your life is more of like surviving it than enjoying it. and then you can find enjoyment in the surviving in the thing. But I feel like when you're younger, you're like, oh man, I need to do drugs. I need to drink. I need to have adventures with my friends. I need to do this and that. I need to do exciting things to have meaning. And then it seems like once you get to like 40 and above, you're like, well, I'm kind of happy I survived that shingle scare. That was pretty good. So I'm having a good month, because I'm past the shingles, and it's like, damn, dude. Well, there you go. And now it's like, and now I'm rafting. And now I'm enjoying this more than I would have because I'm shingleless now. It's like, there you go. Silver lining. Maybe you weren't enjoying your rafting enough, And then life's like, well, let's just give him shingles. And then he'll enjoy, like now sitting, he'll be like, wow, that's how I felt when I walked in pain for like a year because of that fucking leg injury. And then once it like, I could walk without pain, I was like, this is fantastic. I was like, I want to walk everywhere. I don't get I almost did it the other day where I almost walked like half a mile to the thing. And then people were driving by going like, you want me to give you a ride? And I was like, all right, Danny, I take the L. I think you might have parked a little too far. When people are offering to give you a ride, it's like, you
might have parked a little too far from the Joann Fabrics.
Yeah. I think parking at the other Joann Fabrics and then walking to the other one across town was probably not a wise move. Next topic. Still not done with the news updates here. The cherry on top of everything is I just found out a week ago that my car, it's been in the shop multiple times, and now they're saying, you need a whole new engine. And I'm like, God. It's a 2019 Ford Fusion. Not even 60,000 miles on it. And they're like, yep, it needs a whole new engine. They're like, okay. They're like, well, we'll give you a deal. I'm like, well, what's the deal? $8,000.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, that's the deal? I'm buying a new car at that point. They're like, but it'll be under warranty. I'm like, for how long? 3 years. I was like, well, that sounds like it's going to have a problem in 4, right? Or 3 years in 3 months. That's what it sounds like is going to happen. They're like, no. Ford, mon petit chéri, these Fords, they're the best. I'm like, yeah, no, I would not be here if I didn't have a family member that worked here and got a discount. And also now I found out, someone told me, hey, Ford, what they did was they built, because they had to compete with Toyota, and they had to compete with some of these other companies that were undercutting them, that they then sold their cars cheaper. And they were wondering, well, how did they do that? Oh, surprise, surprise. They went cheap on parts. Stuff like what's wrong with my car. The thing that should be probably made of metal and not rust immediately is now made of some like polyethylene, some like plastic bullshit, right? And it just corroded through, and now
it's made of tofu.
It's made of it's made of soybeans, and callback, and and so it's like now apparently my oil is mixing with the water, and it's like corroding like my spark plugs, and they're getting corroded like immediately. Shit. And it's like and they're like, yep, whole new engine, and they're like $8,000, and I'm just like, this is my response. I will never buy Ford again. I'm telling everyone about this, and lick my balls. How about that? Those are my three updates.
Dude, everything is because I'm 2008 Ford Fusion. I'm 173,000 miles, and
that's what I was hoping.
Yeah. So it's definitely kind of your point. It's like, oh yeah, quality's just degraded.
Yep.
For cost.
Yep.
And now it's like, I don't want to buy anything made ever. Like either it's made like 20 years ago and it's probably corroded by now, or it's made last year and it's corroded by now because it's so cheap. Like, I don't want to buy anything.
Right. And
any cool stuff, it's like I don't want to buy it because it'll break.
Right. And so you know what? I hope this is me pie in the sky trying to silver linings playbook this whole thing. I really hope, because we're talking about a recession, tie it back to that. And I heard, economy strong, U.S. economy strong, GDP. Are you talking about the GDP? I don't think that's an indicator of how people are doing. We cannot use that as how people are doing. What I hear from how people are doing is everyone is struggling with food payments and car payments and living. No one afford a house anymore. Everyone's complaining how there's a millennial, and where's all these homeowners that is a millennial? Can't afford it. And it goes back to my car. Like everyone's broke now, and it's same. You know what my response with the car was? Is like, hey, guess what? I've been driving it with this check engine light. It's been having this problem. I'm going to drive it until it literally blows up on the freeway. And then I'll decide what to do. I'm not, you told me you got a new oil. Okay. My plan is every time I get an oil change, I'm going to have all the spark plugs replaced. And they're going to be like, these are all corroded. It's like, yep, it's your guys' engine. Replace it. They're going to be like, you need a whole new engine. And I'm going to go, did you guys replace the spark plugs? And you gave me the new oil? They go, yeah, but this car is not going to last. I'm going to go, right. Neither is Ford. See you later. Because you guys suck and you guys are not a good company and you guys built poor. And I think that's what people are going, man. I think like our phones are getting crappily made, our cars, all these these ADUs that people are, oh my God, you got to have an ADU. It's just a modular house that's built poorly. And I'm ranting about things I don't fully understand, because I bet you everyone would say, an ADU is actually great. I disagree. I think anything you could make overnight is not good. So we either have that, or I'm in Northern California. They're all proud that they just finally finished extending the 101. They added that lane. They widened it from whatever 2 lanes to 3 or 4.
That's been my entire life.
Yeah.
They've been doing that since I was like 4.
Yeah, exactly. 30 years they've been doing this project. It cost them like $1 billion or some shit.
Oh, probably. And probably more.
Yeah. Gelati Brothers, thanks. And they're bragging
Gelati Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're bragging about this fucking widening. It's so stupid, dude. And the cherry on top, you know what they did? They changed the carpool hours. Now it starts at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then 3 to 7. Is the carpool hours now. What they're admitting is that, hey, this doesn't work, guys, if you don't carpool together. And it's like, right, you took so long to add an extra lane, this is my prediction, that it doesn't matter that you added it now. There's too many people. And now what you're saying is, well, you guys have to carpool for this to work. It's like, right. I'm waiting for the flying cars that are be driven by AI. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm waiting for a fucking plague.
Hey, it looks like you dropped something. Some knowledge.
Like, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. And and well, the other one is like, okay, well, everybody, all the like whatever people on computer laptop jobs, I guess. Great, don't go into work. But now there's a big push for return to office. So it's like, crap, we're gonna get all this traffic, and even with the extra lane, which was supposed to relieve the traffic, oh yeah, we're still not getting that. Like fucking shit.
Right. And what it'll do is it'll just boost the property value of like somehow like the homes that are already overvalued and no one can afford anyway. And then they'll list it for sale. Like, well, look at all the value in the 101. Look, this home's 2.5 mil.
Florida, they have like massive amounts of homeless people, and they have 1 million homes unoccupied.
Right.
And the housing prices are just like no one can afford a house, but anyone who wants to sell, like if they sell for what people can afford, they'd lose like $200,000.
Exactly.
So it's like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I think the housing market, I think basically what happened, what was it with the Big Short, and all that with the banking, back in 2008. I think what happened watching that movie and thinking about it is that we just delayed it. We didn't deal with it. We just delayed it.
We didn't deal with it.
I think we're dealing with it now.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a buyer's market, but the prices are still high.
Right.
And then I was talking to someone who's a real estate agent, and she's saying, yeah, I make no money now. I've had 10.
Isn't that crazy?
What is it? Not open houses.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when someone says, hey, I want to take a look at the house.
Right.
Showings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had 10 showings for the house. And since it's a buyer's market, they're like, oh, lower the price. And they said, well, we lowered the price as much as we can. And they know it's a buyer's market, so they're not pressured. They're not like, oh, if we don't get this house, we'll never get a house.
Right.
So there's no pressure on the buyers to buy.
Right.
And and then the sellers don't want to,
They don't want to take a loss.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's capitalism, baby. What if you sold it for $1? I guarantee you a family would show up and buy the house. But I mean, how far does that go?
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. And if people were buying the house as an investment, then they're not looking at it like that at all. They're like going, look, I put this amount of money in, I'm trying to get that out. And the value of the home or the market would say, you're not going to get your money back. And instead of just taking the L, which is what a lot of people sometimes need to do. And I'm not good at taking the L either. I'm talking to myself here. I will turn off the game. Fuck you. Played Madden. We lost. Anyway, so but like a lot of people can't take the L. And so they're like, nope. I will list it at that price and it'll be at that price for the next 10 years or whatever. It's like, okay, and that's what it will be. It'll just be listed at that for years. And some people just don't care. I feel like if you have that kind of money and you're in that position, you just don't care. You're like, whatever, I'll eat it. And so they are eating it, and now homes are being listed for high prices, and they're going to stay at that level, probably, my guess. And then I don't know what's going to be the burst, the bubble. I don't know what, but AI.
I think, my prediction is, because right now we are in a recession. We see that with housing. We see that with food. We see a job market, all the stuff that really affects people. And we have the only thing that's keeping us from like truly just like accepting it is the AI bubble. And I think that is going to pop. I don't know by the end of the year, but I think next year, people will figure out that it's not really that good. Like it's good for certain things, but it's not this like holy grail that everybody thought it was going to be. And at that point, the investment will dry up. And then we'll just be in an admitted full-blown recession.
Disagree. Have you seen those AI-generated videos?
That AI porn, we used to make the joke, oh, I've watched all the porn that was ever made. And that was before AI.
Yeah.
Now with AI... you could just keep generating.
You could just,
it'll never. You can never watch it now. If your goal was to watch all the porn ever made, you basically had to do it by 2019, and if you didn't, then you're never gonna the Guinness Book of World Records. You're never gonna be able to get that.
Yeah,
because now it's just being created like astronomical.
Yeah, and like you're playing like porn achievements, right? Like Xbox has achievements, right? You're playing porn achievements, and you got the watched all the porn achievement back in like 2014. Like, you unlocked that thing like pretty early. From what I remember. You were pretty excited. You were like, dude, I got the porn achievement.
It was a big deal. Yeah, I remember that.
You threw a party. A watch party, which no one attended. Which was kind of on you. Yeah, I mean, you should have.
I'm not a people person.
Well, yeah, and also it's like, hey guys, come! Like, this is the last video, and then the achievement's gonna pop, and people are like, we're happy for you, man, but I feel like it's more of a hidden accomplishment, and you're like, no, this is kind of a big deal. So I'm thinking maybe champagne and. Where's the media? You're looking around for like, where's the CNN? Where are they? You guys.
You have Wolf Blitzer interviewing me as like some 3P is going on behind the scenes there.
yeah. You're like, so he's like, what keeps you motivated? And then you turn around and you glance at the screen, and then you turn back to the camera with your eyes raised. And you do that, the little thing when you raise your eyebrows, you go dink, dink, dink. And then Wolf Blitzer is like, you are either the dumbest person or the wisest person I've ever met. Yeah. And then you look back Wolf at the Blitzer screen goes, and you already ignored him. You're already like back to the video. He's like, all right, well, you have the attention span of a squirrel, but you seem like you're pretty happy. And then you just shake your head. But
he says AI is going to destroy you.
Yeah. AI is a bubble, and it's 2014. So you're like, what's AI?
What is? Yeah, Comin hasn't done his commercial yet.
Yeah. The world isn't hip to it yet.
Yeah. It doesn't have the violins in the background. The cloud, Microsoft.
Think about AI.
But yeah, no, I am saying sometime next year. They're going to realize AI is only good at certain things, and it's not going to do everything. And it's a huge electricity use. Like it just takes so much electricity to run this. They're going to be like, yeah, it's not worth it. But it's going to take about a year for everyone to kind of catch up to that reality.
Well, the thing is, though, is that they'll figure out the energy thing because we're in a simulation theory. Didn't you know that?
Oh, yeah.
This will be a good segue. Sorry.
Yeah. Go for it.
Simulation theory, Sean, all the leading scientists and Elon all think we're in a simulation. Which is, right? Simulation theory. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I get why everyone believes in it. It's something you can't prove. We just have to accept the belief that this isn't base reality, and it explains the origins of life and why we were created. And these are the people that aren't religious.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're they are like, I'm not a Christian, but I do believe there are like demons. And it's not just Nancy Pelosi and, whatever, Ted Cruz, although they are demonic. It is like the Silicon Valley elite, the Elon Musks and the Peter Thiels. Yeah. Like they are truly demonic entities.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. There's whether you want to pick a religion or not. If you deny that there are demons, what was the joke I made today? Oh, here we go. If you can't have it one way, right? You got to have it both. If you believe in the all good, there's also the all bad, and vice versa. Yeah. So what's the expression? Oh, and the angels in the outfield. Man, today they're getting all the bounces. There's the angels in the outfield. Yep. And there's demons in the bleachers. That's my addition. Yes, there is. There's angels in the outfield. And boy, them bleachers are full of them demons. That's where the demons reside. You fucking bum judge! You get up back, learn to take a walk, you bum! You fucking suck! Bill's money! What's on your head? 82! Fuck you! You know, it's like, oh, they care. It's like about the wrong things, but whatever. Hey, back to simulation theory. Oh, so the biggest problem with it I have is awareness. Self-awareness. Why develop self-awareness in a simulation? What do you gain from letting the Sims know that they're the fucking Sims? What do you gain from? How sadistic do you have to be to go?
Yeah,
and this will be the point.
Power trip.
Yeah, this will be the point where the Sims go, oh, wait a second. Am I being watched? And they're looking up at you and they're getting sentient. They're like, wait, you just tell me what to do? And you're like, get back. I'll uninstall you, Sim. The Sim's like, wait, I'm not even, you can just uninstall me? Like, yep, I just installed that mod that makes you conscious of that I can remove you. So I want you to be aware of that. It's like, what? Why would you make that? Isn't that how stupid does that sound? Doesn't that sound stupid? Why would you make that? That's not a real. That's not a thing. Why would you intentionally do that? Can anyone explain? So you make the Sims aware that they're Sims so they can get depressed and have an existential crisis and be hooked up on opioids?
Yes.
And is that
yes?
Okay.
Yeah, it's demonic. Yeah,
it's demonic. Dude, I just don't get it. I just don't understand, man. Simulation theory got popular after one of my favorite movies of all time, The Matrix, the original one, which by the third movie, if it wasn't incredibly obvious by then, it was just a retelling of the story of Christianity. That's all it was. However, the first movie was really good. It was just solid storytelling. It ended the way a movie should. All the threads ended at the same time. The love story, the thing out in the real world, and him finding out he's the one. All the threads came together and ended within 5 minutes, and the movie ended. It was like, oh, it's almost like they knew how to end a movie. Wow. And it got people thinking, are we just a battery? Is that all we are? Apparently, the original movie, the idea was they wanted it to be a neural network. It was actually about AI and computing, but they thought that it was too much for people to understand. So they went, oh, we'll just say people are a battery instead of like being used on a bot farm, basically, if you will, for like a neural network for computing power. And I'm like, oh, that would have been way more deep and probably where we were actually headed. So anyway, back to simulation theory. People are such fucking maroons that they made this movie a religion. It's a retelling of a religious origin story, and they made that into a new religion. How dumb are we? What are we doing?
Yeah, now I'm getting it. Yeah.
He even gets sacrificed.
We made it into a religion.
It was a retelling of Christianity, and someone's like, well, I think that's the religion. It's like, hey, dum-dums. It was a retelling of a religion. I mean, even in the end, he gets sacrificed with his arms out and everything. I mean, his bae is named Trinity, for God's sakes. And people took that movie because it was so good, and they proposed a theory of a retelling of a religion. And we're like, hey, you know what? I think we're in that. And we think that we're smarter than ants. I wonder.
I mean, and ants, they can build stuff together. They can cooperate. They're very strong.
Yeah. They're actually way more ants, we're finding out, are way more they can build a bridge. I've seen ants build an ant bridge to get across a thing. They just built a bridge of just ants and had ants crawling on top of ants to get across. It was a gap. And it was I'm like, how the fuck did they think of that and are doing that?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's really smart.
Galati brothers couldn't even do that.
Right, exactly. You give the Galati brothers $1 billion in 20 years. They're like, we added a road. And it's lick my nuts. Added a road. The Romans shit still doesn't crack because they use proper cement, and you guys are like, stroke my ego. Fuck out of here. Anyway, moving on. This is a proper segue into technology. Does anyone really understand it? Sean?
No, everyone understands a little piece, like their own silo of it, but no one understands the entire thing.
Right. I mean, like, so I'm in technology, right? Allegedly, for now. I don't know what even that means. How does Wi-Fi work? Can you explain to me how Wi-Fi works? Like, what does that even mean? Like, what? Like,
It just sends a signal. It just blasts out a signal
like
over
radio?
the air. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
And then
I think so.
and then your phone responds. Your phone gets it, and then your phone sends another blast out. And then you're hoping that blast ends up hitting the
target,
the wireless access point. Yeah.
So it's all just decoded radio signals that's converted back to ones and zeros, back to that, and then from ones and zeros back to radio.
Yeah, I think so.
And then it has a fucking hiccup for a couple seconds, and then I have to hear about it at my work.
Yeah.
Someone's like, "Hey, this is a little slow."
It's really, it seems like, how does this seems like we probably are getting cancer of some sort from this.
Yeah. And we don't even understand how it works.
And that it doesn't work. Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, and Sean, what if I said, well, the problem is 01110011100110. You know what that means?
Means fuck you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's binary for fuck you. It's pretty good. Yeah, so my point is, this whole world's built on electricity and ones and zeros. And no one understands it. We don't even get Wi-Fi. Maybe our reliance on the technology is the problem, not the technology. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. If we were, well, what is it? I may have said in Warhammer 40K, one of my favorite fantasy settings. There's the Eldar, which are like the elves. Mm. There's like 3 factions of them, and one of them, I forget what. It's not like the dark elves or the high elves. It's something else, like the wood elves, and they had like this society where like everything was like AI and automated and robotic, and it basically destroyed their souls. So this faction split off, and they became kind of like Native Americans. And like followed like buffalo herds and shit, or whatever the equivalent was, and they like made their own clothes out of like they took up sewing and farming and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just to like, because they realized their reliance on technology is what was going to destroy them. Mm-hmm. So they said, all right, we got to go back to this so that we don't like lose our souls here.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we're that faction right now, or like we're having a split.
We're the not that faction.
Yeah,
we're like the other faction that didn't do that.
Yeah. We're the faction. We're like, well, what if we did rely on it? It's like, well, do you understand it? And they're like, football?
Now that joke was low key funny.
And it's like,
it just works. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, did you just? We just asked you how does the Wi-Fi work, and your response was football, flex.
Oh, well, no,
they don't understand words.
Another 40K reference for you, since you asked. There's the Adeptus Mechanis, and technology has gotten so complicated that no one really knows how to use it, so they worship it like a religion.
Yeah,
and so it's like they literally do not understand how any of their technology works. They're just worshiping it to like and hope that it works. And that's it. So that's where we are. With my phone today, something wasn't working on it, and I'm like praying, and I'm not a religious man. I'm praying that my phone boots back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my prayers were answered, but it's like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm praying that my phone reboots. Yeah. Like, I have lost my fucking mind.
This is what you care about. Yeah, no, it's when the chips are down. You're like, all right, what matters here? And for me right now, I'm like, dude, if I can just turn around one of these fantasy teams, it's like, really? It's like, I know it's not, because it's not what matters. It's funny to joke about, but I know it's really not what matters. However, I think I didn't pick up a tight end for my one team. Hang on, just gotta. That didn't land as good as I thought. Point is that you shouldn't care about things that don't treat you well, whether it's your phone or it's your fantasy football. Like,
and that's sorry to cut you off. It's like what you just said there. It's like, no, I'm not sorry, but I'm saying that like politely, not sincerely.
Yeah, there you go. You're saying it as a formality, but not as an actual. Yeah,
yeah, I'm a very formal person.
Yes,
but what you said about like we shouldn't put energy into stuff that we don't care about or
it won't give you reciprocity. It won't give you reciprocity.
And I think we know that. We know the phone is not going to do stuff, but we're so bonded with it. Like this like sickly bond with our phone and our TV and our, Instagram and, whatever, that like we know it's not, and it's not like a pet or something like that. It's like a device and we're so reliant on it. Yeah. And so we put emotional energy into it, knowing that it won't give anything back, and it's just like, well, what will I do without a phone?
Yeah. It's almost like we're like in an abusive relationship with technology, and we know it's bad, but we can't leave it. Mm-hmm. And anyone on the outside we talk to is like, it sounds like your phone's hitting you. And it's like, no, I love my phone. It's like, blink twice if your phone right now is holding you hostage. And it's like, I'd love a large pizza right now. It's like, oh my God, they're using the phone to call for help. And the phone is saying, you better not tell anyone that I'm hitting you, right? You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, the tool I'm using to ask for help is the thing that's hitting me. So no, I'm fine. Are you sure? It sounds like you're not fine. No, everything's fine here. Cell phone, right? Everything's great. All right. Goodbye. It's a horrible analogy, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, the thing that we rely on is the thing that I think is going to be our downfall unless we wake up. Oh, I can totally leave my phone if I want to. I just truly love my phone, and my phone loves me. It's a mutual thing. And if my phone wanted to see other people, that's okay, because my phone will always come back to me because I'm loyal. I would never use another phone unless it had a better battery. Then I am finally getting that restraining order. You hear me? S22 Ultra. Immediately getting that restraining order. You can't get within 30 yards of me or my new phone or our baby charger. My new phone treats me right. I can sleep again. Knowing full bars. S wireless network. S coverage. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroons.
Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the Philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah, he gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah, he gave it to me, I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah, he gave it to me. Yeah.
That might be a good end there to the recording.